Yeah, okay. Yeah, so the course week 1, week 2 will be more of AI capabilities, AI risks, what are the problems, and as I was saying, many of you maybe the class is also very hard to teach sometimes in these kind of courses in these online format because we don't know the background of all the students in some ways, or we cannot calibrate some of them in the students who are taking the class compared to, let's take if I were to teach a class at IIIT Hyderabad, I know what courses they may have taken and we can pitch it. We can expect them to know some things if we deal the topic in the class. Given that, we said that we will attempt it. I saw some questions about earlier in the mailing list that oh look, is this there should have been mentioned that PyTorch should have been prerequisite, or there should have been this machine learning transformers encoder decoder should have been a prerequisite. I mean, I personally sometimes thinks that those kind of prerequisites I can put, but it also limits the kind of students who will end up taking the class, right? So I think enoughly that is needed, we have provided. And some of the things, if you do the course, you will also figure it out. You also have to learn some things beyond just the content, right? If there is an expectation that this NPTEL content, I will come, I will hear 3 hours. Everything that I need to know, I will hear it from this 3 hours. I think probably that's not the way some of the courses are taught. So AI risks, AI capabilities. Now I think you're looking at bias. There'll be bias for a couple of weeks, and then there will be differential privacy or privacy around the area of AI safety, why and how it is done. Then we'll probably go back to looking at the idea of unlearning that is covered. Then we are also thinking of content around domain-specific topics around AI safety, which is like, oh, what is legal, what is education, things like that. We'll also look at some of the recent trends. One of the things that I like doing in these kind of courses is, can you actually do some things that are very recent, that is trending in the society right now? Can we actually discuss that as part of the class? Then we will have last 2.5 weeks is more of Q&A sessions with some very, very top class people like David Kruger from UK, Ramaya Krishnan from US, and there's a panel discussion that we had in a summer school, so we kind of recorded that. So all of this content that we have been generating over a period of time, we have actually packaged it as part of the course. Fantastic conversations. There'll be conversations of why a particular topic should be done, what are the different so one question I see on the chat, master's thesis for AI safety. Absolutely, Dhruba. I can talk to you separately also if you need. But those are the things that we should actually try if you're interested, particularly given that this topic has much more relevance right now in the society. It may be more interesting for some of you to try something also instead of just focusing only on the sort of say assignments and questions that are asked in the assignments. And I mean, I know whether in this edition of the course I have a slide in the or have a point in the slides that when I teach, usually I have a line is that, look, I think these exams questions chasing for this 1/2 a mark, whether this is right, that is right. For you to know the answer is fine, but if it's about getting that mark, probably that's not probably the best way to consume some content. A course like this, I mean, I'm sure all of you are interested in getting some X percentage in this class. But I also think that many of you are taking this class because you want to know something, right? There's nobody, majority of you are also students right now. It may not be forced that you have to take this class, right? So if you're taking it, you might as well do well. Okay, I'll stop here. Can we please quickly go through the first 2 assignments whose deadlines are over? Yeah, sure. So what do you want to do with the assignments? You want to give the right answer? Ashwin, what is your intent? I think we have already given the rubric also, which is the right answers. Yeah. So whatever Ashwin you want to do, please let us know. I mean, you have the question paper, you have the answers. So if you have any particular questions, we can go through. But going through each and every question is not a good use of my time, at least. If you have any particular question that you want answers, that you think you need clarification, then it's probably better sense to use the time right now.
Hello, sir.
Hey, Chetan.
Am I audible? My question isn't exactly related to the assignment. Actually, I had asked this in the discussion forum as well. I wanted to know why are we even considering bias in AI as an AI safety risk? Sweta ma'am and Karuna ma'am had, I think, replied, but I just didn't find the answer satisfactory. The crux of their argument was basically that biases can be harmful. That's why we should consider them AI safety risk. But so can misclassifications, so can wrong predictions. They can also be harmful. Maybe a wrong prediction in a stock market based agent, they can crash the economy or something. But we don't necessarily consider them an AI safety risk, right?
So I'll tell you what's going on right now, right? Many of the topics so for example, recently I was having a conversation with somebody, and they were actually making an argument that fake news should be also considered as AI safety, and they're actually talking about large projects around the topic of AI safety, but they're working on, because we had done some work in the past about fake news, so they were talking to us about, we should actually consider working on a problem which is of fake news, which is also of AI safety. You have the question right now for bias. I have the question for fake news also, right? I think it's about how people are interpreting it, Chetan, in terms of how do you define these problems into the topic of responsible and safe AI or AI safety. I think you rightly said about classification. You rightly said about bias. But stock market also, no? I'm pretty sure there are people who would make an argument that, look, I think the topic of misclassifying or not being able to predict the stock market value well, or having some errors in making the prediction and or explaining the way that the prediction has been done, would be all part of responsible and safe AI now. Anywhere there is an error that affects the results can be thought of as a problem that needs to be fixed, and therefore it can be part of responsible and safe AI. That's my understanding right now, Chetan. I know whether that helps you, but that's my understanding.
Makes sense. Thank you for that. As such, do you think there is a need for any standardization here? Maybe classifying issues into alignment problems, responsible AI problems? Because I think read a blog recently on Less Wrong. They were talking about how scalable oversight is not necessarily an alignment problem. They just thought it's sort of a training procedure that we should not be talking about an alignment related problem. Do you think there is a sort of need for standardization here to classify problems?
I think some efforts are going on in terms of some of these standardizations, right? I think NIST is doing some things. Recently, the US has released a report where they're seeking, actually we should post it on the list here, looking, because we are actually thinking of writing some reviews for that report, where they made a thing public. Can one of you post the link in the chat? I will get them to also look at it. The link, when Karuna or Anuma will post the link on the chat here, we will please take a look at it. There's a report that has come out where they're seeking public opinion about the AI safety topic. Chetan, there is a discussion around standardization of. I think the area is also pretty new, right? I think many domains have evolved like this. when the area is new, there's a lot of people will talk about the same thing with different words. Somewhere they will converge. Even after convergence, there'll be some things that are very similar being discussed in two different domains in two different ways. So is the chat link posted? Just post the link.
Thank you very much for that.
Yeah,
thank you very much for that. That makes sense. And if at all you work on the US report, if you seek volunteers or collaborators, do let me know. Because previously I've worked on such an issue. I proposed a sort of framework for implementing the EU AI Act. So I think it would be nice if I were to contribute in a similar topic.
Yeah. So Chetan, can you look at the link that Karuna posted right now? That's the list. That's the report I was saying.
Sir, Anshuman here. Can I say something, sir?
Yeah, Anshuman.
Yeah. This NIST has come out with this public draft for 3 reports. I was a part of NIST Generative AI Working Group and had submitted my comments. Yeah, submitted my comments on the initial draft, 2021, and I was a part of the.
Very nice. So we are probably this is
I was
Ashank, right?
No, Anshuman, sir. Anshuman Kaushik, sir. Kaushik.
Yeah. Okay, so I think we should take this offline also, Anshuman. We are also writing, thinking. I'm also reading this report to write some specific comments. I think September first week or something is the deadline for the public review.
9th or 10th.
So we thought we'll actually, Chetan, if you are interested, we should take it offline also. Chetan, Anshuman Kaushik, Chetan, Vishwanath.
I sent a friend request on LinkedIn.
Right now?
No, some time ago.
Okay, let's just make sure that is also taken care of. So I see a question about the examination and all. Unfortunately, Devani, nothing can be changed. That's the simple answer, because this is like hundreds of courses, thousands of students, actually millions of students taking exams and all. Exam dates, their weekly assignment deadlines, nothing is movable. I mean, I just had a small liberty of moving the deadline for week 1 to, or week 1 deadline to something like that. That itself, I had to go through some discussions with NPTEL. So I think it's out of question. Okay, once again, let me just. So what is the ID that I should look for the LinkedIn? Anshuman Kaushik?
Yes, Anshuman Kaushik. ANGSH.
Yeah, I got that. So let's check. This says emerging regulatory self-employed.
Yes, sir. I work in policy and governance domain. Yes, sir.
Okay, so we should definitely take it offline to see whether we can actually. I mean, when we write something, or you can tell us what you have written, we can put it together. I can set something also.
Yes, sir. And one thing, sir. Recently, I proposed standards on EU AI Act also. The Article 14, human oversight. It was in Bangalore, IEEE. They had IEEE Standards Association. They had for experts on this. So we can
sure.
We'll take this forward, sir.
Yeah,
sure, sir. Sir, can I also write a mail to you? I'll write a mail to you regarding the same. I'll just link my related research work as well, if needed.
Yeah, please do. I think why not? No, where are you from, Chetan and Anshuman?
Sir, I'm originally from Pune. Yeah, Anshuman, go ahead.
Okay. Yeah. Sorry. Pune. Yeah, I'm from Guwahati, sir.
Okay. Yeah, if anything brings you to Hyderabad, please come. We can meet in person.
Sir, I might be going in the first week of September, the Global AI Summit.
Yeah, please do reach out.
Yeah, I'll definitely get in touch with you, sir.
Let's go to Ashank. Ashank has hands raised. Ashank, go ahead, Ashank. Very low, Ashank.
Okay. So I wanted to raise, so I see most of people are from academia here, and is it not good? I will maybe type the question. That's not. Am I audible, sir, correctly?
So it's actually very low, Ashank. I'm not able to hear.
Let me try for a different connection. Give me 5 minutes.
Okay, so let's go to Dhruba. Is there a good research done in finding deception in LLMs? Yeah, I think you should look at. So I don't know. We can give you the. So can one of you post the report of Usman? Yeah, Dhruba, there is a report that we will post here on the chat now, which is a report that from UK they had written about looking at different aspects of the alignment problem, different aspects of the AI safety problems right now, and they had categorized it very nicely about different ways. So that probably will give you a sense of the topics around deceptions of LLMs also. Yeah, post this link. Yeah, Anuma just posted the link, Dhruba. Take a look at this. This will give you some sense about what are the different problems that are there. Take a look and ask us if you have any more questions. But let's go to Shweta. Shweta Jain.
Yeah, hi, sir. Hi, everyone. So first of all, I'm really enjoying this course, and I just had a quick suggestion. So I know we have MCQs as part of the assignments, which is fine. But I was wondering maybe we could do a sort of, it could be unofficial also, but a sort of maybe a group project on collab or something. I really like the idea of red teaming, right? Maybe we could just again, just a suggestion, we could take an existing pre-trained model and just decide on a use case and then try to find as many weaknesses and then fairness analysis, bias analysis. I think if all of us do that and maybe compile a report, like just a simple report or something like that, it would be a great way to learn.
Yeah, Shweta, I think that looks like a great idea. Why don't you post it on the mailing list and see whether people want to join in the red or the blue team, and then we can. I mean, I'm happy to set things up, but I think to make it more successful, I think it has to be driven by the students itself, right? Because it's not required for the class, so why would anybody do it? For people who are just taking for the class for whatever marks or credits or something, they may or may not be interested. It looks like a great idea. I'm pretty sure there'll be more than people in the call who may be interested. But I would like you to sort of say post it on the discussion group, get me some critical mass in even few numbers in both. I'm happy to set it up. Is that okay?
Sure.
Does it make
That
sense?
sounds good. Yeah.
Yeah. So where are you from, Shweta? I did not see you. I don't remember you saying the city or something, so I'm asking.
No, sorry, I joined a bit late. I was having some issues with my laptop. I live in Hyderabad, but I'm from Orissa.
Okay.
We met a couple of weeks ago.
Okay. So
Joined Triple IT recently. So
why don't you come? If you're interested in all of this, why don't you come and meet me?
yeah, sure. I'm a new student, right? I'm also a part-time student, so I just haven't spent that much time on campus.
Okay. Now I understand who you are. Okay. This is the industry-sponsored MS
Yes.
program, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Very good. Yeah. Please let me know when you're here. We can catch up.
Sure. Yeah. Love to.
But great idea. Okay. Subramaniam. Oh, is this the same Subramaniam from? Is this the same Subramaniam from summer school?
Yes, sir. Hi, Parvus.
Hey, how are you?
Fine, sir. Sir, I was asking about this, RA post trading. We had actually discussion in summer school. That I kind of research post.
Sure, good. But can you? But this forum is not the right forum to discuss. No, can we take it offline once the call ends? Why don't you speak?
Yeah.
Okay, any other question? Oh, Ashank is still typing the question. Okay. Ashank, are you typing a paper or something? Why is it taking so long?
I'm actually traveling outside. That's why audio was not that good, and that's why the typing.
Oh, okay.
I hope that voice is okay, sir. I was just trying to understand, I see the most of people on the call and on the course are, from academia, from students, but I'm from professional side, right, sir? So, the content which I was going through and, which has been coming as general was more like, general visiting the research papers, short papers. So, any tips, sir, which I can kind of make it, so I can, kind of more efficiently learn it, or, is the going through lectures is just sufficient, and, is that can be, used for learning the concept at least. I know it's a very wide subject. I see you have posted, this course is like for machine learning, PyTorch. That's very helpful for a person like you who's not from the background.
Yeah, so I think I got some partial what you asked, Ashank, given that you're from industry, it looks like Unism. So I've said this in the videos also. I may have posted it on the mailing list also. Please reach out to us, no, meaning my email address, Karuna's and Anuma's email address, because we're responding to email. Just email us what is that you want, we'll be happy. We have very good set of students here who understand all of this. I'm happy to set up separate calls for you to understand some topic. But as I said in one of the questions earlier, you have to be more specific. Meaning, if you tell me, oh, can I learn machine learning? Sorry, I can't help you. I'll tell you, please go take some courses on NPTEL or Coursera and come back. But if you tell me that, look, I'm trying this to implement Llama 3 and I'm doing this experiment and I'm doing this for my job, I need to understand a bit more. I don't know this much. Or for a job, I want to implement this. I'm not too sure whether I'm able to use the Hugging Face properly or something. I'm happy to help in very, very specific requests. Does that make sense, Ashank? Okay, sure. Please feel free to reach out to us. Okay, cool. So, meaning I'll let you think also for a few minutes, but my standard request in these kind of calls is to get some of you to preferably all of you to switch on your video so we can take a picture if that is okay. Ashank, I understand, Ashank, because the choice that we were to make was either make week 2 heavy or week like 6 or 7 heavy. So between that, we made the choice of saying, look, let's just push as much as possible in the week 2. But after some of you have mentioned it, maybe that in the future editions when I teach, I'll probably move things around a bit. Because having a set of students week 2 itself being heavy, you have less incentive to study the course more. So probably we'll make the week 2 light to make you feel like, oh, it's such an easy class I'll do. And then week 3 will be like super hard. Right, so we'll do some magic like that later. But for now, please understand. For now, the week 3, week 4, and all is definitely light. It's on bias. It's on. I mean, light in terms of course, it may not be heavy, but please keep in mind the week 3, 4, 6, and 7. 6 and 7 are very, very theoretical. Arun will teach that part. So it's theory heavy, math heavy, math side of it, but he teaches very, very well. So I'm sure you'll get them easily. Okay, can we get the cameras on? I see only Anshuman. Anshuman, when you're here in Hyderabad, let me know. We can meet.
Okay, sir. Okay. Thank you, sir.
Okay, I'm assuming others don't want to be in the camera. Let's give them 30 more seconds. Probably they're all Saturday morning who thought they would switch on the camera. Okay, that's the TA Anuma for you. I don't know whether Karuna wants to come on the camera, but yeah, Karuna. Okay, Karuna is also on the camera. Okay, I'm assuming Ashank has less bandwidth. So that's Chetan. Okay, Ganesh. Okay, so on a count of 4. Okay, Shank also got into the video. Ganesh, you really don't want to be the odd man out, Ganesh. And you are in the middle of my picture. Yeah, okay. So let me do it on the count of 4. 1, 2. Oh, please wait. Okay, let me wait then. It's so nice to see all of you, by the way. Okay, Dhruva is also here now. Shweta, what classes are you taking this semester?
Yeah, I'm only taking one course as per your suggestion. The Fairness, Privacy and Ethics in AI by Sujit sir. Yeah.
Yeah, Sujit. Yeah.
You started with differential privacy, so
Yeah.
really
Oh,
cool
then
new topic for me.
weeks, 6, 7 would be you'll be able to relate to week 6 and week 7. So Arun will talk about differential privacy in the context of AI safety.
That's great. Yeah.
Oh, yes, I don't see Ganesh. How long are we waiting, Ganesh?
Yeah, I actually had to run across the room to turn on the lights because it was super dark. So maybe he's doing the same.
Okay. So there comes Ganesh. So I don't know whether Dhruva is interested, but let's do it on a count of 3 now. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Okay, good. Thanks again for joining the call. We'll do it once in at least once in a couple of weeks. We can do so. There is some connection made with the students taking the class also. Okay, take care then. Bye bye.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.